Sealer, stop! We are better than this!
I will remember this, Romulan. I will extinguish your people in payment for your treachery.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's Ziegenbagel here, and welcome back to another episode of Star Trek Online. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to tap that like button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Alright, we are back with more Star Trek Online, and I'm excited. We are at the last episode, or last mission, of the Iconian War storyline. And I've always loved this storyline. It's amazing. And this final mission is just insane, beautiful, intriguing. And I'm excited just to jump into it, guys. I want to make sure to say, though, first, that I hope you guys are having a great day. My day is going quite well, and I am excited for this episode. Also, not only is it the final episode in the Iconian War, but this is also episode 90 of the series, guys. And if you have just joined me, I actually pretty much started my channel with Star Trek Online, among other things as well. I can't remember what else I was doing at the time because I've always alternated back and forth between days. But yeah, it's episode 90. I'm pretty sure we're going to easily go to an episode 100 before we finish everything off, because we still have the Future Proof, we have New Frontiers, and we still got to go back and do the Borg Advance and New Romulus. And of course, eventually they will have more Gamma Quadrant stuff that we get to do as well. So very, very exciting. Anyway, I am talking. Let's go ahead and move on and hail for midnight. The Iconians are massing for a final push toward the key worlds of the Alliance. We are gathering any remaining forces to mount a defense, and perhaps, if we are fortunate, we will be able to turn back time. Meet with Captain Kagrin on board the research lab to discuss our best course of action. Let's hail.
One way or another, the war ends today. The Iconians are massing for a final push towards the key worlds of the Alliance. We are gathering any remaining forces to mount a defense. And perhaps, if we are fortunate, we will be able to turn back time.
Alright, well, I didn't realize that what he said was basically going to be exactly what the summary said there, too. Almost, so travel to Kayana system, which is located in the Delta Quadrant. We are already there because the last, 2 missions or 3 have all started here. What are we going to get for this mission? Peacemaker, Iconian vest outfit, ooh. That actually is a pretty cool thing. So we might actually go and change our outfit before the end of this episode, depending how long, because this is a very, very long mission. So we get the Soul Defense Deflector Array. There's a Soul Defense Impulse Engine, which it's going to be very hard to decide between either of these 3 things what I want. And yeah, it's going to be one of these 3. Not really sure. I'll have to come back and get them all probably. So yep, we will accept you and get moving on for midnight.
You are cleared for docking.
Alright, the Krenim temporal phasing technology makes this one of the few safe rallying points for what remains of the Alliance fleet. Captain, I hope I'm not speaking out of line, but I'm looking forward to paying back the Iconians for all the ships and friends that are missing from this muster. I miss them too, but right now, I need to check in with some of the other captains about our orders. Okay. Yeah, so much happens in this. There's a lot of sentiment in this storyline. So it looks like we have to talk to Captain June, Captain Corin, and Captain Jarok. So let's start here. Talk to Captain Corin.
The High Command is still intact, and Kronos remains unconquered. Even so, this war cannot be won if we lose Earth. The Bortesque will fight until she can fight no more, as will I. If this is to be our end, then I will meet it with blade in hand and blood in my teeth. I can ask for no greater honor than to fight beside an ally who has shown this courage time and again.
Kapla, Captain Corrin. Kapla, and good luck. Okay, so here's Captain June. Been a while. How's it going, Captain June?
Glad you're here. We've been fighting non-stop, and it feels like we're barely making a dent. Command says we're preparing for our last chance. I hope they have an ace up their sleeve, because I can't see a way to defeat the Iconians in a straight military battle. Whatever happens, just remember that you'll always have the Enterprise at your side.
Alright, thank you, Captain June. Nothing like having the Enterprise nearby. And last but not least, we have Commander Jarrok.
All these years of pain and strife, and it comes to this? I cannot believe that this is how we will end. Our suffering, our struggles cannot be rendered so meaningless. You know what we have been through. This bitter taste, this grief that washes over me, cannot be the last thing that I feel. We will rise again from this. We must.
Okay, Julan True, Commander Jarrok. Okay, it's grim, sir. Most people are trying to stay hopeful, but we've all lost so much in this war. The pressure is just wearing everyone down. We should go to the briefing. Maybe Captain Kagrin has some good news. Alright, let's go. So, right over here to the conference room and see what Captain Kagrin has to say. Hopefully some good stuff. Okay.
We have defeated one Iconian, but the cost to do so was too high. The Iconian forces are too numerous for us to sustain such a strategy. We have been forced to our last resort. The Crinim time ship has been modified, and we can use it to generate a portal to send us back to the ancient time of Iconia. Once there, we must prevent any Iconians from escaping the destruction of their home world. If necessary, we must kill the remaining Iconians ourselves.
Okay, our time travel experiments have all failed so far.
We presumably failed a temporal incursion, changing things in the past while remaining in a bubble of temporally shielded current time. This allows the timeline to unfold as it will, almost randomly. My team and I have been working on an alternative method that will actually send someone back in time to the past, where they can directly affect the timeline and help to guide it along the desired path. We've been running some basic scenarios that leave us quite hopeful that we can aid in the original attacks on ancient Iconia, to ensure there are no survivors for us to deal with in the present.
Okay, this seems like an exceedingly risky plan, and even if it works, we will be engaging in genocide.
We cannot sustain this war. The Iconians will destroy or conquer every species in the galaxy if we do not stop them now. There is no guarantee that this plan will work, but if we do not try, we will certainly lose everything. Our long-range sensors have detected signs of transit from the Iconian spheres. The Iconians must be preparing their heralds for another large-scale invasion. We are gathering our remaining forces to make our stand.
Okay, let's begin the briefing.
The Iconians have picked our next battlefield, and it is the Sol System. If Earth falls, we have lost this war. We have one move left to us, and it is to move this war to a battlefield of our own design. We will attack the Iconians in the past. We've identified that the Iconians were forced from their homeworld in an attack 200,000 years ago. We will take part in that attack and ensure there are no survivors to fight us in the present. Noy's team is busy reconfiguring the time ship. There are no guarantees, even with time travel on our side. We must hold out long enough for a ship to pass through a temporal portal. That means fighting this fight, and every other, until this technology is complete.
Captain, this goes against everything we stand for. Everything we've been fighting for.
You talk of honor, and duty, and freedom. All of these will just be words if we fail. We can try to live up to these ideals when we survive.
So, yes, some very harsh decisions to make. Yeah, are you ready to return to the bagel, sir? Yes, let's return to the bagel and head to the Sol system. Earth is about to be attacked. So, let's beam up.
You are cleared for departure. Good luck.
The Iconians have begun their attack. Incoming hail from Captain Cadgrin. Put it on screen. Oh, gosh. I just forget. Look at that. Look at all the Iconians around Earth or Space Dock. Yep, so, yeah. Put it on screen.
I've gotten word from Nori. They've completed their modifications, and the Krenim time ship is on its way. We must hold off the heralds long enough for the Krenim ship to arrive and generate a portal. Once the portal is open, we will go back in time to ancient Iconia and try to change history. But first, we must survive long enough to do so.
Alright, where can we shore up defenses?
Enterprise here. We've intercepted a group of heralds. Can you give us a hand with them?
Acknowledge, Enterprise. We are on our way. Okay.
This is the USS Hood. Our attack group is taking heavy losses.
RRW Vivetrix responding to your call for assistance, Hood.
So crazy. So, we're fighting alongside the Enterprise. Right now. Fire everything! Okay, take down the Raiders. Try to take any gateways. Oh, wow, we're getting hit by something horrible. Horrible disaster. Trying not to die too much. And wow, even with doing rock and roll, we were still somehow taking damage. Yep, lots of fun. So, we will respawn here momentarily and jump back into the fight. Now that there's a lot more ships doing stuff. Oh, wow, we respawned right within firing range. Right, try to shore up our defenses, use all of our abilities. Definitely helpful. Okay, cruiser down. Couple more cruisers to go. Speed up a little bit here so we can come back around for a better shot. Oh yeah. Look at that. Some rock and roll. Okay. One little bit of group down there, so we gotta beat the remaining guys, and there's a considerable amount still remaining. And I don't even think this is the last of them either. I'm pretty sure we have more to fight before this is over. Just look at that. There are a lot of them. A whole lot. Kind of crazy, actually. Spin back around. Okay. Almost back in firing range. They're gone. We should... Let's see. Okay, the battleship's almost gone. Are we even going to be able to get it? Nope, we didn't.
Range. This is the USS Cleveland. We're losing reactor containment. We need immediate assistance.
Enterprise can hold the line. Help get those ships back into the fight.
All right, will do.
Magnetic fields are failing. All hands, abandon ship.
No. I tried my best. Recovering escape pods, at least. There we go.
Curlin here.
Okay, Curlin. I think the Defiant could use some help by the shipyard, sir. Yeah, would appear so. So let's head in here and help out the Defiant. Captain Kirkland could use a little help. I love this because you get to just basically see a lot of the people you've already gotten to meet and help out.
Some kind of massive infrastructure, requesting immediate assistance.
IKS Varanus, changing course to Jupiter Station. Rear shield failing.
Okay, here we go. Spin back around. Fire! Yeah, take it, cruiser. Alright. Feels like I'm not really firing. Sometimes it can be difficult to tell which way you're pointing in these tiny ships. Alright, one down. Yeah, take out that gateway, and we've done it. Oh wow, there's some raiders left. Keep moving. Full spread. Get prepared to fire.
Target shield has failed.
Right, one left, and we've got this. Okay. Good. What next? Any more people need help?
The shipyards are losing integrity. We need someone on damage control, or we may lose them before the ships in dock can mobilize.
Alright. Come on, can we get him stabilized in time? I believe.
Akagi here. We've restored main power. Thanks for keeping the gantries intact.
You're welcome.
The fight 99th Attack Wing into battle.
This is ESD control. We're losing life support and transporters are offline.
Earth's space dock has lost main power. We're evacuating the crew.
Alright, Nog. So we got Nog. Now. Let's go here. Fire on everything. Try to use our abilities. Oh yeah, look at that battleship just go down. Yes. Like butter. Alright. Oh wow, another battleship. Right in range. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Whatever that was, it hurt. Do a little bit of rock and roll.
Chimera, all non-essential personnel are away.
Alright, sounds good. Fire on the cruiser. Alright guys, so I hope you guys are having a great day. I know I've said that already, but I just want to make sure that you know that I hope you are. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And you have loved this storyline. It is a great one. And I've actually really wished I'll finish my thought in a moment. Captain, the Heralds are maneuvering to attack the Alliance fleet. Exposed flank. We need to move quickly to intercept them before they can disrupt our battle lines. Acknowledged. Up. So, where was I? I was saying that I really wish that Star Trek Online was considered canon, for one, because there's so many great stories in this game, but I really wish that they'd actually make a TV series centered around the adventures that happen in this game. Could you imagine a TV series that takes place during the Iconian War for Star Trek? That would just be insane. And awesome. Insanely awesome. Live action Iconians. Well, they wouldn't really be live action, of course. They would be visual effects because of just how they are. But it would still be very, very cool. Yes, understood. Do a little bit of rocking and rolling. And look how fast we can get away when we need to. Okay, what now? Oh, Dominion. Lots of Dominion.
I told you I'd be back.
Hello there,
And this
Sela.
time, I brought friends.
We've brought together forces from every quadrant of the galaxy. The Iconians have done the impossible. They've united us.
Exactly.
I hope you're happy to see me. It doesn't look like things have been going too well so far.
Nope.
I left because I needed to find allies for this war. Ones who you couldn't or wouldn't talk to. The Dominion understands the Iconian threat, and they are quite eager to protect their stake in this galaxy.
Okay, your timing is, as always, impeccable.
The Herald ships are regrouping. We should use this respite to our advantage. Form up at the KIS Anorax. We must protect it long enough for it to activate a time portal. Once the portal is stabilized, we can use it to go back to Iconia's past and hopefully undo this war before it starts.
Alright, that's our only option.
Our situation is desperate. If we fail here, Earth will fall, and Kronos won't have much hope of standing without it.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing that they, like, the Klingons can even admit that without Earth, that Kronos would not survive. So, protect the Krenim time ship. This is our last chance, then. I'll see you in the past.
I'm arriving with the time ship. We must protect it until the portal is stable.
Will do. Getting ready for battle now. Let's bust our way in. Okay, that cruiser's down pretty quick. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, really, I can imagine any of the storylines in this game being amazing for TV series, even if the series was set around, like, the player, like how you start and the journeys you go on, because that would just be insane. It would be a captain who goes through more than any other ship captain in the history of Star Trek shows, because you go through a lot as your character in this game. A whole lot. Starting with fighting Klingons, and then you have, let's see, you have Borg and Breen, and so much going on. Not to mention, so much happens in the galaxy. All the quadrants come together, and like, you're able to go to all the parts of the galaxy like never before, among other things, with all the solenoid Dyson spheres and all that good stuff. Just opens up the entire galaxy, and it would be amazing to have a show based on all of this.
Just a little bit longer. Stabilizing the temporal portal so a ship can travel through it.
Alright, sounds good. We got 22 seconds. That dreadnought is insane. It's amazing how big those things are. Alright.
That's it! The portal is active and stable. Enter it now!
Okay, will do. Enter the time portal.
Energizing temporal emitters. The time portal is open and stable.
Go! Get through that portal!
Setting a course now.
The Heralds are firing on the portal!
The portal is destabilizing! Hurry!
We're going through.
More gateways! An Iconian flagship is moving in!
This is the moment of your extinction.
Not today. Everyone, form up and cover our six.
We're going in.
Theirs not to make reply. Theirs not to reason why. Theirs but to do and die. Into the valley of death. Road the 600.
Evaluating astrometrics. Confirmed. We have traveled back approximately 200,000 years. Only our two ships made it through.
There are no signs of Captain Cogran or his ship. We will have to continue the mission without him.
Alright, so, yeah, I don't have goosebumps everywhere, because that is an amazing sequence there with that quote. I can't remember what it's from, but it is a great quote there. So, Captain, we've done some preliminary scans of our temporal location. Noya has put us exactly where and when we need to be, on Iconia, about 2 hours ahead of the time we have for the attack on this world. Well, thanks, Valaya.
Perfect. This will give us a moment to get our bearings and figure out how best to prevent the Iconians from escaping their doom. There are only 12 Iconians that we've encountered, so trying to deal with just those 12 will be a much easier task than trying to take on this whole world.
Yep, that is for sure. So let's see what we can learn about these people in the time we have. Man, we aren't even at the half of it yet, but just look at how amazing this planet looks. Like the technology, the things they have. It is so beautiful. Anyway, you know me, admiring the scenery, but I can't help it whenever I'm here. So, greet Alien.
Greetings of the whole to you, strangers, and welcome to Iconia. My name is Matararen, and I am a herald of Matara. Before I can allow you to pass, I must scan you to ensure that your technology is of a sufficient level for you to be allowed access to our city. This will only take a moment.
Alright, by all means.
Your technology is sufficient, but your chronoton particles are substantially out of phase. Please follow me. You must speak to my mistress.
Okay, lead the way.
Remember why we are here. Every Iconian must die in the bombardment, and their technology cannot be taken. If even one Iconian escapes, this could all be for nothing.
Okay, don't worry, I'll remember, or I know what our mission is, but I'm not sure it's the right thing to do. I'm gonna go with that because, yeah, genocide, there has to be some other way to try to reason with them and make things better.
I recommend we begin by infiltrating their government building. We need access to their data and the gateway controls.
Agreed. We can't allow any of their technology to escape. Okay. So, speak to Matara.
You've seen the ruins of a once mighty empire. This is Iconia at the height of its power.
Oh, wow. Just look at that. It's like it's a floating city. Yeah. So, let's see. Matara's right over here. Hello there. Greet Matara.
I apologize for the interruption, Honored One. These travelers have just arrived at our city. Their chronoton particles are out of phase, and per your instructions, I have brought them to you.
Okay, listen politely.
Thank you, Mataran. You may return to your station. Greetings, friends, and welcome to Iconia. It is highly unusual to receive visitors with such unusual chronoton signatures, and yet we have had 2 in less than a cycle. Do you know a being named Cogran?
Ah, Cogran. So it's crazy seeing them like this because you forget like how different they looked back in the past when they weren't like evil and wanting to destroy the galaxy. So yes, we were separated from Cogran on our journey here.
Wonderful. He will be quite pleased to reunite with you. You should be able to find him in the residential district. I imagine you passed through the same chronoton-charged nebula he did. That would account for the anomalous readings.
Yes, we did pass through that nebula. Is there anything else we need to know?
Since you are explorers like Cogran, I suggest you speak to Lemiran. She is the keeper of our world heart. a repository of all knowledge, and a genetic record of the worlds we have visited. The astrometrics data in the world heart could prove quite useful to you. Do you have any questions?
Alright, so there's a lot of things here. Let's see, that's all for now. What are the heralds? What is your relationship with the heralds? What are the heralds, how are the heralds created? Where are the rest of your people? So, yeah, we'll just go down the list here, just so we can get some good backstory.
Our world teems with life, but we were the first to become self-aware. Time is no enemy to us. An Iconian can live thousands of years, but our numbers have always been few, and as the years passed, we understood that would not change. Needing servants and companions, we found a local population that could be molded and shaped to suit our purposes.
Okay, go on.
At first, we used them as beasts of burden, or for tasks that were too difficult or dangerous to do ourselves. I imagine your own species has similar creatures. Over the years, machines and technology began to replace many of those functions. And as technology advanced, what we needed from the heralds changed as well. Ultimately, we needed beings who could think for themselves. Our genetic reshapers transformed the heralds from beasts to companions. Now we have achieved a kind of symbiosis. The heralds perform the routine tasks that keep our society moving. We provide leadership, technological advancement, and defense.
Okay, so what is your relationship with the heralds?
We are patrons, parents, and perhaps even gods to the heralds. In turn, they are our hands, our eyes, and our pets. Each herald is created to fulfill a specific function for his master. For example, it is my duty to interact with visitors to our world, but I cannot always be there to greet them. Mitararan stands in my stead, examining those who seek our gifts and bringing any special guests, like yourself, to me.
Okay, how are the heralds made?
We begin with a particular genetic line. Sometimes we will use archived genetic material from the world heart, but most often we simply take what we need from heralds who already perform a similar service. We then resequence the genetic material in utero, removing any defects and enhancing natural abilities the herald will need. We also modify their behavior to ensure loyalty and remove unwanted aggression. Once they are born, we begin an intensive training process. Heralds mature very quickly, so by the time their training is complete, they are fully grown and ready to serve.
Alright, so yeah, it's one thing that you can always think about the heralds is there's two viewpoints really. You can view it as like the Iconians are kind of making them to be slaves, but there's also the other side when you think about humanity, where we kind of do the same type of breeding things, not so much as a so advanced like, but when it comes to like pets and cows and other things where we selectively breed them and enhance them to be more like especially with dogs and cats, to make them look prettier and stuff like that, to be better social animals. And though they might not be as intelligent as a humanoid, they still do have intelligence. So I mean, you can kind of relate the creation of heralds in the same way to that, in a way. But yeah, we won't get into that too much more. That's all for now. So we can greet Lamiran.
Greetings, travelers. Are you explorers, or do you come seeking our wisdom and guidance? Either way, I apologize. I am rather occupied at the moment. Please, return later. I should have time to speak to you then.
Okay, so we have two things. I will be back, thank you. Or what can you tell me about the World Heart? I'll ask.
The World Heart is the repository of all our knowledge. It contains the genetic information of every species on Iconia and all of our colony worlds. With it, we can colonize and repopulate an entire world, shaping it to resemble our home in just a few short years. It also holds a record of our culture, history, literature, and philosophy. This is why we call it the World Heart. It is, in a very real way, the center of our civilization.
All right, well, thank you. Very, very cool. So
the changes we see in the Iconians are too great to be simple evolution. The Iconians shape themselves and the Heralds into weapons. Genetic engineering that is both efficient and terrible.
All right, so as I was saying before, you-know-who interrupted me. Okay, I had to... That's weird. I had to jump that little gap. Hey, look, it's Kagrin. So what I was saying was... what was I saying? Oh yeah, that maybe in the attack they lost the World Heart, just maybe, and that's why they're upset. So greet Captain Kagrin.
You made it. Something must have gone wrong as we entered the portal that disrupted synchronization. I arrived 2 weeks ago. I remained cloaked, scanned the planet for several days, and then came to the surface as an explorer, seeking to open diplomatic relations with the Iconians. My ship is using the magnetic fields above the poles to help conceal its presence.
Okay, what have you found?
The Iconians of this time are nothing like the ones we know. They are flesh, and appear to be friendly and peaceful, if a bit arrogant with those they see as lesser. Come. They will allow us to move through the city freely. You should see this for yourself.
Okay, explore the Iconian city. We have a lot to see, Kagrin.
Kagrin is either a fool, or he's being manipulated by the Iconians. Either way, he might jeopardize the mission. We'll need to watch him closely.
Okay, agreed. He has a point. You're both a problem. I make my own choices. I'll say he has a point. 'Cause F you, Sela. Yep, I said it. So, we can come up here. Search the city for information.
Someone's calling for help.
Residential area.
An injured herald. This could be a chance to learn about their physiology. Perhaps even find a weakness.
Okay, speak to Distraught Iconian.
Hello. Can you help us? My herald is injured, and I cannot leave him. I need someone to bring us some healing supplies.
Okay, Valar, so you can see how much they care about their heralds. I will assist you. Tell me about the heralds. Well, we already know a lot about the heralds now, so I will assist you.
Thank you. There should be a healer nearby.
Alright, I will find them. Okay, right behind us we have a healer. Oh man, so crazy. Come on, that's where I want to go. Talk to Iconian healer.
Do you require assistance, visitor?
Saken. Are you a healer? We are in need of medical assistance.
Certainly. However, I do not detect any injuries or maladies in your physical form. What do you require?
It's not for me. One of Valar's heralds is injured. That's private. I have a headache. We'll go the top one.
Oh, of course. It is our duty and privilege to care for our heralds. I will follow you to the patient.
Okay, thank you.
We'll see who the lesser race is.
I have spent days among these people. They are very proud and very strong.
Okay, talk to injured herald.
Thank you, traveler. I appreciate your assistance.
Alright, we got 3 things here. You're welcome. Be well. Or what do you think of the Iconians? How do the Iconians treat you? We'll start here and move our way down.
How do you feel about your creator? The Iconians are parent, teacher, master, friend. They are our rulers and our gods, and I am grateful for their guidance. They give purpose and structure to our lives. We would not exist without them.
Okay, how do they treat you?
Exceedingly well. We do what manual labor needs to be done, as well as other tasks. And in return, the Iconians give me all I could need or want. I know it might sound like enforced servitude to
Like
you,
I said.
but I don't see it that way. The Iconians are our beginning and our end. I am nothing without my mistress, and serving her is my greatest joy.
Alright, that is all for now.
The Iconians' affection for their pets is a weakness. We can exploit that.
Remain silent.
I am not so sure. After all, we've seen how the Iconians will transform their pets. The Heralds are merciless killing machines. They have killed multitudes during this war.
Okay, Sealer responds.
Deaths that we will avenge here. No more waiting. We need to finish our mission.
Indeed.
I don't understand why you're bothering to help these people. We need to find the gateway controls, sabotage them, and be done with it. This could all be over if you'd let it.
Okay, it's not the right time. We have to make sure that nobody escapes. It's my job to help people in need. The circumstances are irrelevant. I'm just lulling them into a false sense of security. We're going to go with the middle one, because we are Starfleet, of course. So, go to the park area, which is in this direction. And we'll see what we got to do in the park. It is a
Clearly
beautiful
the
place.
Iconians have a highly developed sense of the aesthetic.
That's fine, but what we need is to know more about their technology. And we're going to a park.
When you have technology as advanced as the Iconians, wonders can be found anywhere you look. We should talk to that officer over there.
Alright, I was just letting them talk while we admire the scenery, because it is quite amazing. Anyway, let's turn around, and we got to talk to this person. You are Iconian security officer.
I see you are interested in this device. We are testing a new method of encryption. So far, it has proven to be most effective. To access the console, you must solve a series of problems that we believe only an Iconian could answer. Unfortunately, I fear the console is stuck in a testing phase, which is why I am protecting it. It may be a waste of time. You appear intelligent enough, but I doubt you or any of our other visitors could solve even the easiest of problems in the algorithm.
Alright, then let me watch the console for you. Lamarin says she needs to see you right away.
I am not supposed to leave this area unwatched, but all of my heralds are performing other duties. And if Elmiran sent you, very well. Thank you, Traveler. I will not be long.
Okay, you shouldn't keep her waiting, Bertrand. Okay, access console. Now what? Please enter your selection. Decode encryption algorithm 01. Please input the correct solution to the following problem. How many exotic spheres are possible in 7-dimensional space? 5? Too low. Increase entry by 5. Okay, still too low. Increase by 5. Just keep increasing by 5 until it says too high. Too low, but close, so increase entry by 1. 1. 1. Okay, access to second encryption sequence granted. Continue to next encryption algorithm. Okay, please input the correct solution to the following problem. Given a population of diploid organisms that mate randomly with 9% of the population, homogeneous recessive for a particular trait, calculate the percent that are heterogeneous for that trait. Okay, so many big words. Okay, just wait till it turns yellow. There we go. Too low, but close, so increase slowly. There we go. Return to root. Please enter your selection. Access file Icobar. Access file Dynasian. We'll start from the top here and work our way down. The Icobar have made no secret that they covet our gateway technology. Unfortunately, they are a warlike species. Soon after they developed rudimentary warp travel technology, they used it to attack and enslave several inhabited worlds. The Icobar have also made several attempts to covertly access our consoles and steal our technology. Although officially we are not at war, we should be extremely cautious with the Icobar. Access to the to gateways is strictly off limits for the Icobar, and a herald will be assigned to monitor all movements of Icobar representatives in areas near gateway access points. Okay, download data. Now we have access security file Dynasian. The Dynasians have made repeated requests for medical technology. Our analysis of their biomedical ethics, however, indicates that at their primitive level of development, they have an 84.6% chance of doing themselves harm with genetic engineering, and a 74.2% chance of using it for biological warfare. So that's one thing with the Iconians, is they have very high genetic manipulation and genetic engineering. Kind of like, it's a good reminder of the eugenics wars in the Earth history in Star Trek. So it's something to be understood here, that they trying to protect that technology because of its possible misuse, which the Federation does the same type of thing. So, although thus far their dealings with us have been honorable, a plague on their world has increased their demands for our gene manipulators. Our recommendation is to continue to supply the Dynasians with medical supplies and antigens, but to withhold other medical technology. Okay, download data. Please enter your selection. Log off console. Alright.
It's just as I surmised. The Iconians are following their own version of the Prime Directive.
Yep, exactly.
They are attempting to protect lesser developed species from acquiring technology that they may not use wisely or well.
Okay, so we got three choices here. The evidence does point in that direction. Does that matter? We know what they will become. Or what do you think, Sela? Well, I don't really care what Sela thinks. She's a pain in the butt. I will say the evidence does point in that direction, because it does.
Not so fast. We've only heard one side of the story. I'd like to know what some of the other visitors here think about the oh-so-noble Iconians.
So look at that. We had to hear from her anyway. Agreed? Let's find out. Okay, we got someone right here. So talk to Iconian medic.
We will gladly give you the medicines you require, but our genetic engineering technology is off limits.
The medicine will help with this plague, but what about the next one? We need the ability to take care of ourselves, but you won't give us the means to do so.
I am sorry, but we have extremely stringent rules about who can use our technology. There are many species who are not yet ready to use our gifts safely and wisely. One moment, Falkar. Yes, may I help you?
Alright, so we got four choices here. Our people have a similar policy regarding technology to protect developing societies. I think you're right to restrict access. Our people have a similar policy regarding technology to protect developing societies, but access to genetic resequencers could help Falkar's people. You should give them to him. Technology belongs to those who can either create it or take it by force. I've never understood the need to protect people who are perfectly capable of knowing what they want. Falkar's people are trying to survive. They need that technology, and I wouldn't blame them if they tried to take it by force. I think we're going to go with the second one. I mean, it does make sense to restrict it, but we might as well say to try to give them a chance. Maybe, yeah.
Yes, I will take your opinion under advisement, but ultimately, this is an Iconian matter. You are simply another visitor on our world.
Alright, understood. I'll leave you to it then. Sounds good. So, we got someone else right over here to talk to. What do you got for me? Talk to Icobar Envoy.
We haven't made much headway trying to reverse engineer the gateways, but just imagine what we could do with it.
Oh, I have. You could move an army in the blink of an eye. Think about what would happen if all these heralds just showed up on your planet. Oh, they'd take over in a day. I'm still trying to acquire some of their data. Have you had any luck yet?
Nothing yet. Despite all their openness and hospitality, the Iconians have everything on lockdown. I can't even get near the building where they keep the world hard without some herald stopping me.
Okay, walk away.
If I were the Iconians, I too would think twice about giving people like these advanced technology.
Yeah. Especially because they act a lot like Klingons used to. Maybe if they had shared their gifts, they wouldn't be preparing for the arrival of an enemy armada, or agreed. Well, yeah, agreed.
This doesn't prove anything. So the Iconians had their reasons for withholding technology. I don't care, and neither do their enemies. We know the bombardment is imminent. This world will be obliterated, no matter how much you sympathize with the Iconians. And don't forget what we're here to do. There can be no survivors.
You don't see any echoes of yourself in these people, Sela? Or you're right, let's get to work. I can see both sides of the argument. We'll go with the first one. Okay, return to the plaza, which is that direction. So we got a ramp right here we can take. Good, good, good. It's such a beautiful place. I just want to take some more looks real quick, just because, I mean, look at that. It's amazing. Wow, that almost looks like a galaxy in the background there. Cool, cool, cool. Well, let's continue on. I know. What? Sir, we are detecting an armada of ships on long-range sensors. Multiple configurations. Avoid detection at all costs.
Tell your ships to drop into orbit above the polar region. My ship is cloaked there.
Alright, Bagels, take up a polar orbit above the planet. Okay, assist Iconian engineer. Right here. Greetings, traveler. Talk to Iconian engineer.
Excuse me, but I require assistance. We have lost contact with several of our colony worlds. I am attempting to increase the range of this communications console to re-establish the connection. But I need another set of hands to adjust the frequency while I attempt to dial in the proper network levels. All of my heralds are currently working on the evacuation. Would you be willing to help me?
Okay, help Kwen. I'll do what I can to assist you. Okay, realign phase discriminator. The optimal range for frequency output for this communications array is approximately 14.7 theta hertz. Frequency output can be changed by adjusting the phase discriminator. Alter the output frequency until it reaches the optimal level. Okay, so increase frequency. Got to get it to 14.7. Almost there. Lock in frequency output. Talk to Kwen.
Curious. Our communications should be reaching the colonies, but I am not receiving any response to my messages. Something terrible must have happened. We were not concerned about the lesser races. Not at first. They were like children who wanted things they could not understand. It was our duty to protect them, to guide them. In time, when they were ready, we would have shared all of our gifts.
Alright, what will you do now?
I do not know. If the colony worlds have fallen, then I am sorry. Please excuse me. I must speak to our leaders.
Okay, best of luck to you, or even the mightiest can fall to the multitude. Just best of luck to you.
We already know the evacuation did not save them.
but the gateway on New Romulus remained active for a time.
Then we must cut off that path, now, before anyone escapes.
Okay, return to Lamarin. Is right over here. Like so, what do you got to say?
Welcome, traveler. I apologize for my earlier absence. Do you have questions about our world?
Okay, so we'll probably just go from the top, working our way down. So, who is attacking you?
We have had contact with many worlds in our journeys, but we have found no people equal to our own. Some of the others resent the blessings our people enjoy. They seek to take that which we will not give.
Alright, so we have, why did you deny them access, or how do you intend to respond?
While we are an extremely advanced world, we are not, in general, a militant one. Tiket will coordinate the defense, but I remain hopeful that we can reach a peaceful solution before blood is shed. Matara speaks for us, and she is quite a gifted diplomat. If all else fails, there are places known only to us and those who serve us. Our gateways can take us to these refuges to recover and rebuild.
All
Will
right.
you help us?
Sure. Why are they attacking you?
Our policy is not to share our technology with species who are not sufficiently advanced to use our gifts wisely. When a society encounters advanced technology, before they are ready, they often don't have the cultural or social development to handle it appropriately.
Yep.
This leads to war, genocide, and many other ills. We would protect the younger species from those tragedies. Our people believe, also, that each species has a unique destiny. To disrupt their path toward that destiny is wrong. All of the others must develop in their own time.
Yeah, sounds a lot like the Federation for sure. So we've gone through all these, I believe. Let's go ahead and say that's all for now. Okay, now what? Oh, incoming.
The attack is beginning. I thought we'd have more time. We must retrieve the world heart and escape. Will you help us?
Okay.
The attack is beginning. We must decide how to proceed. I have spoken to these people, walked their streets, shared their meals. Regardless of what we know they will do in the future, the Iconians of this time are not evil. They are peaceful. And they are guilty of no crimes, worse than standing up for their ideals. The very same ideals, I might point out, as the Federation's prime directive.
Exactly. So you're saying we should help them, even knowing what they will do?
You have walked the same streets as I, spoken to the same people. Can you allow them to die for crimes they have not yet committed? For my part, I find no honor in cold-blooded murder.
So it's amazing how quickly his decision changes, but it's not really quick when he's had, like, 2 weeks to change his mind. So I see your point. What do you think, Sela? I don't care about Sela. You are a fool, Kagran. We must strike now. What do you think, Sela? Or I don't know what to think. What's your opinion, Sela? I see your point.
It doesn't matter what these people are now. We know what they will become, what they will do. The Iconians will destroy my homeworld. They will bomb the archive in the Lena system and exterminate the preservers. They will incite the Undine to destroy Keswick 4. They will attack our homeworlds, kill those we love, and threaten our very existence.
Okay. That's in the future. We're here now.
And that changes nothing. We know what will happen. In our time, they are poised to destroy or enslave the galaxy. There is no choice. We destroy them now and save ourselves.
Okay. Do we have the right to execute the Iconians for crimes they haven't yet committed? You're right. We know what they will become. We can stop it. Is it even possible to kill them? Won't that create some kind of paradox? So... yeah, top one.
It's a bit late for second thoughts. Our mission is clear. We don't have a choice. We're here, and we will do what needs to be done. Atone for your sins after you've saved the galaxy.
Sometimes being ruthless isn't right, Sela. So, retrieve the World Heart.
The World Heart contains all of our knowledge and all our genetic data. With it, we can rebuild. We have a refuge built for those who serve us. We shall go there.
Okay, sounds good.
We should be able to access the gateway network from here. We could disable all of the gateways at once.
We offered Lemirin our aid. There is no honor in striking down an ally from the Hive.
The honorable thing would be to complete our mission and save our galaxy. Or do you not care about what happens to Kronos?
Alright, they're done talking, so we can keep moving. These hallways look a lot less creepy when they're not glowing and dark and weird looking. Anyway, let's...
We need to transfer the World Heart to a transportable format. I'll need your help to initiate the download from that console.
Okay, sounds good. So we have to go to the opposite side console to help out. Initiating download. Now what?
The download is proceeding, but it will not complete before the invaders find us.
Okay, we gotta defend and defeat the invaders, which they should be no problem compared to fighting Iconians. I mean, yeah, look at that. Pretty much taken care of, except Kolez, of course. Kolez is dead already, because he's Kolez. He's always dead already. Yeah. Hilarious. So, are you going to stay alive this time? Oh, what the poop? We're almost all dead. The only one left is Kolez now. That's hilarious. Okay. Yep, he's almost gone though. Alright. Let me try to get somebody back up as well before we're all gone. Come on. I got disrupted from resuscitating. Being healer right now to get our people back.
Release the magnetic interlocks holding the core. I need you at the other console.
Okay, will do. Just grabbing some stuff right there. So now what? There's a console up on this side. And it looks like we're going to have 2 more groups of invaders after this. And...
more invaders. They must not take the World Heart.
we will stop them. Don't you worry. Get set ablaze. I can't get out. Okay. And... let me come over here and try to flank on them a bit. Just like so. Enjoy the flanking damage.
Use the mainframe memory banks. I will require your assistance.
Okay, will do. We gotta go to the other guy, and we're probably gonna be attacked with the last group of invaders over here. So, initiate mainframe memory erasure. So, erasing. And...
more aliens are coming. Protect
yes.
me.
Yes, they are. Let's go ahead. Okay, whatever that stuff is hurts a whole lot. So, somebody come hurry up and save me, please. Thank you, Javel. Thank you very much.
Mainframe memory erased. The last step is to eject the world heart.
Alright, I just gotta wait for our dead to be revived again. But Colas is used to that by now, if you guys have been watching along, so time to release the world heart. And releasing. Pretty blue ball. So, speak to Lamarin, who is... Oh, there she is. She's following us around.
I fear that was just the beginning of the violence. My people are few, and most of our heralds are elsewhere. Defeating a significant force would be costly to both sides. I know you are not one of the whole, and I have no right to ask for your assistance. But would you help us evacuate the city?
Of course.
Blessings of the whole upon you. We must gather as many of our people as possible and escort them to the gateway platform. Once we are there, I will open the path to our refuge. Many of our people already left for Colony Worlds, but we have lost contact with them. I fear the worst.
Okay, what should we do first?
I recommend we locate Tiket.
Ah, Tiket.
She is our protector, and there are none who know the ways of our enemy as well as she.
Okay, rescue Iconians and reach the gateway platform. Follow me.
Tiket is a fearsome warrior and has kept our people safe for countless millennia. Until
rescuing Iconians is not what we're here to do.
Shut up, Sela.
Perhaps it is. When we came back in time, we did not know what we would find.
Get flanked, bitches. Bitches. Suck it. Okay, well that was quick. Nothing like flanking. So, speak with Tiket. This should be interesting.
I appreciate your efforts, stranger, but I cannot come with you. I will defend Iconia until my final breath.
Okay. Still have a dark, creepy voice-ish, so set aside your foolish pride and help your people. Your people are dying, Tiket. They need you. If you die here, who will claim vengeance for the fallen? That's not what we want to say, because that's what she does. There is no honor in throwing your life away. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Your people are dying, Tiket. They need you.
My people are weak. They have neglected the ways of battle in favor of science and art. They are philosophers. I do not wish for them to die, but they could have chosen the path of strength. I will die to defend them. I do not know if I can save them.
Okay, your people are stronger than you give them credit for.
I appreciate your efforts, stranger, but I cannot come with you. I will defend Iconia until my final breath.
Alright, so I think we're going to go with there is no honor in throwing your life away.
Honor? Why should I care about honor when Iconian blood is being spilled on sacred ground? What honor have our enemies shown? They attack a peaceful world. Honor is meaningless.
Okay, so she who has lost honor can lose nothing more.
I appreciate your efforts, stranger, but I cannot come with you. I will defend Iconia until my final breath.
So, set aside your foolish pride and help your people.
You think it is pride that keeps me here? It is not for pride that I fight. but for dignity. I fight for my people.
You have earned the respect of all who matter. Now will you come with us?
I appreciate your efforts, stranger, but I cannot come with you. I will
Alright,
defend
so
Iconia
it basically
until my
feels
final
like the only way you're going to get Duquette to leave is if you die here, who will claim vengeance for the fallen.
Your words have merit.
Exactly, see?
If we go to the refuge, we can rebuild. There, we can plan our vengeance. No one will ever threaten us again.
Alright, think about your people, Duquette, not your revenge.
She is a fool. She would let her people die so she could avenge them.
Vengeance is a powerful weapon.
That's the only way you could get her to leave was by, oh wait, we gotta go this way. We're going the wrong way. Was to, be like, hey, if you survive, you can plan vengeance against those that have attacked you. And it's crazy that they've come to destroy the galaxy, when none of these people are still alive in 200,000 years from now. So, yeah, good times. Let's move forward. We have to return to the plaza.
We will never forget this tragic day.
Yeah. So, let's come flank you guys. And stuck. Okay, I made it out. Yay, we did it. Well, that wasn't too bad. Looks like we have a few more groups to do, but we gotta rescue Matara and speak to Matara. Where is Matara? Oh, right over here. Hey, Matara.
Thank you. You have shown exceptional kindness and valor in this trying time. I will miss my home. Iconia is precious to us, but as long as the whole survives, we can use the world heart to rebuild.
Okay, go to the gateway platform. We'll meet you there. Okay. So, rescue Iconians. We have to just go through all these areas to rescue who's left. So, we just got these 3 groups, and it shouldn't be too hard. Especially if I just make my way around to flank at them. And if anything, they'll turn their back on me. And look at that. My people will take them out faster. Very good. So, send Iconians to safety.
These are not a warlike people.
Not yet. That will change.
Bloodshed affects everyone differently. My people became warriors when an alien species threatened our home.
And the Iconians will become conquerors.
Alright. And, yep, he just turned his back, so look at that. Nice and easy. Come take all these items and send this group of Iconians on their way to safety. Come on, guys, be free. We won't forget your kindness. Well, I sure hope not. I really hope not, considering what you guys do in the future. So... oh, we got more bad guys right here. Come on, suck it. Okay. Just the ward leader. And we're done. Okay. Very good. Send you guys to safety. We'll head to the gateway platform. Thank you, traveler. So...
now I see your plan. We've won their confidence, gathered them together. Strike now, and we can eliminate them all.
okay. I will not kill defenseless innocents. I have decided to spare the Iconians. We cannot hold them responsible for acts they haven't committed yet. It's too dangerous to change the past. We have to let them live. We must wait until the last minute for our betrayal, so they have no chance to escape. So, I have decided to spare the Iconians. We cannot hold them responsible for acts they haven't committed yet. Exactly. So we have to go up there. Let's follow the path. Once we get through, we will need to destroy the navigation plotter so we cannot be followed. Good, good, good. Suck it. Enjoy it, soldiers. Prepare to be eliminated. Let's call in our security escorts. Okay.
The gateway is damaged. You will need to reroute the power and reinitialize the gateway open sequence.
Alright, we'll do. We just got more guys here to take care of. Okay. Very nice. Got all that. So reroute gateway power through backups. Right. Okay, right here. Rerouting power.
Didn't the others save the Iconians? Where are they?
We are the others,
They
right?
may already be here.
And okay. Well, somebody come help me. Please come help me. I need your help. Thank you, Flores, for coming to my aid as usual. And I'm actually surprised that Colas is still alive. Alright, very good. So, reinitialize gateway opening sequence. Right here. And
we're losing ground.
We can't hold them off for...
That's it. Send them through.
No! This isn't our mission!
stupid Sela. Wow.
You took everything from me!
The World Heart.
There's no time. The gateway is closing.
Only 12 of us are left. That crystal contains our civilization.
Sela, stop! We are better than this.
I will remember this, Romulan. I will extinguish your people in payment for your treachery.
Look at that, Sela. You're responsible for the death of your people.
This has all played out this way before. I am the cause for Hobus.
Yep. How does it feel? Okay, now what? We got retrieve the World Heart, which is right... Where is it? Hard to tell on the little mini map. Up there, right here by Sela. Retrieve World Heart. Speak to Sela.
I know what you are going to say, but I did what I had to do for my people. I should have acted sooner. If I had, perhaps Romulus would have been restored.
Can't you see that your act caused the destruction of Romulus? We sent 12 Iconians to Dawa 3. We are the others.
That can't... Taket! What have I done?
Yeah, exactly. So we got a few things here. Did you have a chance? Did you have a choice? Predestination paradox theory would say this event had to happen, and it is the reason you're here. You've always been out for yourself. Now you see the result of your selfishness, and you're lucky it didn't turn out worse. I hope you take this painful lesson to heart, Sela. So, let's see. I'll just say, I hope you take this painful lesson to heart.
The Iconians have fled to Dawa 3, and the gateway's console has been destroyed, so no one can follow them. Our fate may not have changed from our actions here, but we have done what honor demanded. We are not murderers. Whatever our future may hold, we will face it with our eyes open and our heads held high. We must return to our own time and see what effect our actions had.
And not just return to our time, but return with the heart of their civilization. So, this isn't going to be easy to explain, but we need to return. You can return to the ship whenever you're ready. Okay, let's transport to the bagels now.
We're initiating a tachyon burst to reopen the portal that brought us here. That should bring us back to the exact moment we left the present time.
The heralds are firing on the portal!
The portal is destabilizing! Hurry!
And
Captain Cogran to Alliance.
we return.
Stand down. I repeat, stand down. You have the World Heart and the means to end this. Signal the Iconians. Show them we have it, and that we are the ones who saved them. This is our last chance to end this war.
Okay, continue. So, hail Lamarin.
Do you wish to surrender? A wise decision.
No, Lamarin. We have just returned from the past. Your past, and we have the World Heart to prove it.
How did you acquire that?
We saved it. We were there when Iconia was lost.
That is not possible. But yet, I see the World Heart in your hands. It is time to end this. Your leaders, our unity. Now.
Wait, what? Alright, so I didn't realize that was actually gonna cut into a loading screen, but we are just transported onto this crazy looking ship here. Look at that. I just wanna... Hey guys, selfies! Okay, so, speak to Lamarin.
If what you say is true, then that core contains all of the lost knowledge of our people. So much that we thought it was lost forever. Will you return all the remains of our civilization to us?
Yeah, of course. This conflict must end, and this wound must be healed. Return the World Heart. Alright, so talk to Lamarin again.
I have never had a chance to examine you closely, but now that you stand before me, I remember. You helped us, although it gained you nothing. You are the other.
And this war should have never happened.
Hate blinded us. Fear of the unknown crippled us. Pain called out for blood in ever greater measures. The events of that day set us on this path. It grieves me to see where it has led. After we escaped to Daywalk 3, protecting ourselves became our sole purpose. We transformed ourselves, our whole, even our heralds, to prevent another tragedy. And we vowed never to trust again.
Well, you trusted me once.
I did, and it saved us. But we believed the other lost to us. And you were. preserved the whole by any means necessary.
You say you wanted to protect yourself. In doing so, you destroyed countless lives.
Indeed, we protected the whole against the lesser species who would destroy us if given a chance, who would steal what we would not give freely. And we did not mourn the deaths of those who were not a part of our unity. And then we faced you, a foe who would not yield, who subverted time itself in an attempt to destroy us. But instead, you showed compassion, even though you knew what would happen to your people if we survived. You helped us, because that is who you are.
Oh man, I'm almost starting to tear up just because I forget how amazing the story is, because it's not just all the crazy battles and the crazy, creepy, amazing stuff, but it's just how this story ends is amazing. Alright, Starfleet's mission is to explore, not destroy. Like you, we were defending ourselves.
I am humbled in the face of such integrity. I shall be forever grateful to you for showing us the error of our ways.
Okay, enough blood has been spilt. Let us end this war. Of course not.
These creatures did in the past is meaningless. They killed our sister. They broke our unity. And for that, I will destroy.
Have you forgotten what we did for your people, for you?
I will never forget what you have done, or what that creator, the receiver, did. There will never be enough blood to wash away my need for vengeance.
Alright, Sela was grieving the loss of her homeworld, a homeworld you destroyed. You have already exacted revenge.
A single world. I can destroy 1,000,000 worlds, and it would not be enough. Your existence is an insult to the memory of our people. I will continue my fight, even if I must fight alone.
Okay. Taket, please listen.
She will not listen.
Yep.
Taket has always been very stubborn.
Yeah, we saw that.
In a few thousand years, perhaps, her attitudes will change. Until then, be wary. Taket is a formidable opponent, and I will not take up arms against her, even in defense of the other. But with those of us who remain, you shall have peace. We ask only for our homeworld. Leave Iconia and our servants undisturbed, and we will trouble you no longer.
Well, that seems fair, but we will have to ratify this treaty with the Alliance.
I understand, but our terms are not negotiable. We need time to breathe and contemplate. Perhaps in a millennia or two, it will be different.
Alright, very well. Farewell. Thank you for striking this accord. And we're back at Starfleet Academy. Well. Hey, Tom. Got to straighten my uniform. It's a big day. I have saved the Federation. Alright, so we have a bunch of fun people to talk to here. The ones we have to speak to are Sela and Captain Kagrin, but I want to talk to everyone, so let's speak with Harry Kim.
Your compassion has accomplished more in one act than we could have with all the phasers in the fleet. Honor and selflessness have been almost forgotten over the past few years. That needs to change. It's time to act like Starfleet officers again.
Indeed. Now we need to rebuild.
We have a lot to do to heal the wounds the war has left on us all. But we've survived the Borg and the Dominion. We can survive this.
I agree, Captain Kim. Alright, so, speak with Nog.
There's a lot of work to be done now. We need to rebuild, recover, try to learn how to live in this new reality. But with people like you on our side, I know we can do it.
Alright, we'll succeed if we all work together. Very, very good. So, let's talk to Tom.
I thought this was it. The last day. And I was ready, but I'm glad my daughter didn't have to die in defense of the Federation. That I get to go home after this. We all do. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Captain. Let's talk to Sela first.
I don't know what to say. I thought I was protecting our future. But instead, all this... It happened because of a mistake I made hundreds of thousands of years ago.
Yep.
I've made a lot of difficult choices in my life. And I didn't always consider the consequences of my actions. Today has made me wonder if there's another way. If I can be better than I am.
Well, it's never too late, or sorrow won't help the multitude who died because of you. We'll just go with, it's never too late. Alright, speak to Captain Kagrin.
We have much to do, but first, we will celebrate. Let the blood wine flow now that the bloodletting has ceased.
Yeah.
There is more to being a warrior than vengeance and death. True honor comes from doing what is right, despite the personal cost. The Iconians will depart, and we will rebuild. Mercy has triumphed where weapons could not. Now I will try to find a way to share this wisdom with my people. Many warriors have fallen in this war. Those of us who remain must walk the path of honor.
Yes, indeed. It was your courage that showed me the way, Kagrin. Okay, Acolyte complete, the Iconian War. We have done it. We have saved the Federation. So, let's return to our ship. Alright, we have returned to our ship in sector space, and we can hail Captain Kagrin to finish off the mission.
The war is over. Although we could not turn back the clock and restore the lives that were lost and the planets that were ravaged, we have ended the conflict honorably. You made the right choice. And that is not always an easy one to make. I would be honored to fight by your side again. Before that day comes, however, we must rebuild. There is already talk of new exploration missions. Perhaps we will find our next challenge among the unexplored stars.
Indeed. So, we get the Peacemaker, Iconian Vest. Now we gotta decide which one of these guys we want to take. So, our Impulse Drive is not that great. Our shields are decent. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe the engine. Let's see. What does that engine give us? So, 16 flights of 1+ flight. Turn rate is slightly less. Shield power, full impulse speed. Turn rate, defense rating. Just seeing if we're going to lose anything important from the other guy. Nope, not really. It looks like it's a good one. We'll go ahead and collect that reward there. The Peacemaker is ours. Go ahead and put these brand new engines on. Beauteous. Let's see. Kind of a newish sparkle to it, I guess. Visuals. Oh yeah, that's what we could just change. So yeah, good. And I know that this has been probably the longest episode or video that we've ever had on the channel. I see the recording at like an hour and 37 minutes right now. But I hope you guys stuck with it because it's a very, very good one with the end of the Iconian War. In the next episode, we will be continuing on with Future Proof on Sunrise. And pretty much it'll be the aftermath of the Iconian War and the things to come. So, a star in an unexplored system near Ferenginar has become unstable. There's nothing to indicate any change in its stellar life cycle, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to chart the system, investigate the star, and improve our understanding of what's happening. So, we'll have to talk to Admiral Joran Quinn. Very nice, but that'll have to wait for the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Star Trek Online for the end of the Iconian War. If you did, don't forget to show your support and tap that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you miss out on all the daily videos. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. As always, don't forget to live long and prosper!